and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the ASMR Game Show. I am your host, of course, like every week, Jake Baller. And for a very special episode for tonight's little game, we have... What was your name again? Yes, of course, how could I forget? Well, thank you so much for, agreeing, or maybe even not even agreeing, but being chosen as a contestant for the ASMR Game Show. How are you feeling? Not bad, a little nervous? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, on the ASMR Game Show, we not only try to sort of prioritize relaxation, but also have a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot of winning for you. So since tonight is actually our season finale of the season, I know, very sad, we have a very special prize pool. Ladies and gentlemen, our contestant here will be playing for $1 million. Yes, 1 million smackaroni and cheeses. Very big money we're having here tonight. So make sure everyone, and you watching at home, sit back and relax as our contestant here takes on the challenge of the ASMR Game Show. Alrighty, welcome back from the commercial break. So again, we have our wonderful contestant here. Are you nice and settled now? The nerves are starting to shake away from you a little bit? Probably not yet. It's a little nerve-wracking, but you'll get used to it over time. Alrighty, well, as it is for every week on the ASMR Game Show, it's a game show that not only tests your knowledge of simple, let's say, trivia, normal trivia on a bunch of different topics, science, math, English, pop culture. It can be a bunch of different random things, but also it tests the brain on your ASMR knowledge when it comes to hearing. Yes, randomly throughout the ASMR Game Show here, you'll be tested with not only some random trivia, but also some random assorted sounds that will be playing in your ear. And you just have to guess what they are. We try to be kind of lenient. Good question. We try to be kind of lenient on what it is. So maybe, let's say, like if you say something sounds like water, but it happens to be a certain type of juice, we'll give you that point for it being fairly close. But you gotta make it kind of obvious, alright? Yeah, so how are you feeling? Still pretty good? Pretty confident? Alrighty, well, let's give them a round of applause, and I guess we can get started with question number 1 on the ASMR Game Show. Alrighty, so are you prepared for question number 1? Alrighty, first question. Which one of these is not a standard procedure for airport security? Not too hard, right? Alright, your options. A. Baggage X-ray. B. Metal detecting body scan. C. Removal of shoes. Or D. A smell test. I know, very riveting first question. I know. You have your answer already? Wow, okay, pretty fast. We're gonna go with A, B, C, or D. Remember, it's not. You're gonna go with D, smell test. Are you sure? I don't know. Maybe you've been to an airport. Maybe you have skipped the line of the smell test. Okay, D is correct. It is not a standard procedure for airport security. Very good job. All right. Yeah, like I said, you got the nerves off you. Your brain's a little bit more clear. Now you're really locked in. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2. Which is the largest city in the U.S.'s largest state? Let me repeat that really quick. What is the largest city in the United States' largest state? You know your states, right? You know there's 50 odd number of them. Yeah, this could be an easy question, a trick question. You really got to put your brain to it, but I know you can do it. Really think about it, how big some of the states actually are. Wink, wink, you know what I mean? Options are Dallas for Texas, Los Angeles for California. We have, I'm gonna say California again. New York for New York. And then we have Anchorage for Alaska. I have to throw you off there a little bit, doing a little trigger question there. Yeah, it could be something very simple, it could be a trick question, but you already have your answer. All right. So you're going with A, Dallas, B, Los Angeles, C, New York, or D, Anchorage. You're gonna go with D, Anchorage. Are you sure? Texas is pretty big. You're gonna go with D, Anchorage. All right. You'd be correct. You are very, 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 very smart. Alaska, people don't know, is actually the biggest state in the United States. It just, covers a lot of area. People only think about Alaska being that one little spot up there by Canada, but it's pretty big actually. So, good job. Here we have a pop culture question. I know. Gotta throw out some different styles of, trivia towards you. In the movie series Harry Potter, what house was Harry almost, and that is the keyword, almost, sorted into? Is it Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, or Ravenclaw? Yes, A, B, C, and D. Sorry. A, Gryffindor, B, Hufflepuff, C, Slytherin, or D, Ravenclaw. Me personally, I'm a Hufflepuff. As you can tell, obviously being a very bubbly host of the show. I'm sure a lot of people have seen the Harry Potter series, maybe read the books, and if not, tough. You have your answer? That's correct. It is Slytherin. Good job. He does go to Gryffindor though, but he almost got sorted into Slytherin, which is pretty wild. Did I say that right? He goes to Gryffindor. Anyways, old movies, doesn't matter. Now we have your first ASMR trigger sound. Yes, so with this being the ASMR game show, we have your first sound that you have to guess. Some of these are pretty out of the ordinary, so make sure you dive deep into your imagination. Think about what these sounds sound like. Alright? Are you ready? Make sure you put your headphones in. Good job, good job. Alright, you ready? First sound. Okay, did you get that? Yeah, we can play it again. What do you think? You can go into a little bit more detail. What is it tapping on? What's the object being tapped? Ooh, stumping you a little bit. That is my job. Good job. It is a basketball. Yes, tapping on a basketball. One of my favorite sounds. Very good. You're blowing by these super easy, and I know you're one smart person. I can already tell. Alrighty, let's get into the next question already. You're blowing by these pretty fast. Maybe since you are blowing by these kind of fast, let's turn up the heat a little bit on these questions and turn up the difficulty. You ready? Alright, here we go. For the next question here, we have here, how many bones are in the human body? Is it 206? Is it 200 exactly for B? C, 198? Or D, 213? Yep, couple close numbers. Maybe you think it's just one solid bone. Nothing's disconnected. That'd be crazy. Ew, that'd actually be really gross if people were just one bone. Ugh. Anyways, I'm sure everyone learns this at some point in time, but it probably could be kind of tricky. You're gonna go with 206. Are you sure? There's a lot of other really close numbers. Wow, okay, pretty confident. Alright. The answer is in fact A, 206. Very good job. Aren't you just a smart person? Like I've been saying. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Next question. And this one's also kind of an interesting one. And this is maybe more like a kind of geography type of question. I'm not entirely sure. But hopefully you know. Question is, what state is known for its peaches? Ooh, peaches. Is it A, Florida, B, Washington State, C, Georgia, or D, Rhode Island? Yeah, I know there are some states known for oranges. I think there's other, New York, the Big Apple. There's another one, even though I don't think apples are sort of connected with them. And I think Boston is known for beans, which is interesting. Anyways, do you have your answer? Yes, of course, the answer is in fact Georgia, the peach state, which I don't know why. Maybe they just grow better in that area. I know that's why for oranges, I think it's for, well, it's actually for both coasts. I think Florida is the orange state, but California also grows really good oranges. Because, anyways, besides the point. Next question. We have here actually a sports question. So hopefully you're a little bit of a sporty person. And this actually could be kind of hard if you want to be like really technical with it, but I'll try to give you benefit of the doubt here. Question is, how many players are on a baseball team on the field at one time? So, how many players are on the field at one time for a baseball team? We'll say, yes, on the defense, you could say, playing the field. The answers are, or I guess the answers, yeah, I'll just give you the answer. Your options are A, 7, B, 9, C, 10, and D, 11. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta like kind of close your eyes, imagine, pick out the players here and there. Yeah, so how many players are on the field at one time for a team? And again, it's more specifically on the defensive end, playing on the field, not, up to bat, because that's obviously one person. You have your answer? Alright, again, all these numbers are very close together. Did you count in your head right? Maybe did you forget one? Wow, good job. Yes, the answer is in fact 9. Very good job. I definitely would not have gotten that right, because you have 3 outfield, you have 3 on the base, then you have the shortstop, catcher, pitcher. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go on to the next question. Oh, actually, no. It's actually time for your next ASMR trigger sound. Ooh, this one I'm really excited about. Maybe easy, maybe kind of hard technically, but let's give it a shot here. Are you ready? Alright, to make sure, again, put your headphones in. Alright. Your next sound is... Okay, you're smiling a lot. I think you already know what it is. Maybe these are kind of too easy, but then again, who cares? You want to hear it again? Alright, yeah, go for it. Alrighty, yeah. I could tell. You already have your answer. It is, in fact, typing. But typing on what? Typing on a keyboard. Wow, I know. We really try to throw you off on that one, but hey, we're just having some fun here, right? Right, too. Alright, and yeah, you are already on to your final. Like how I did that. Final round of the ASMR game show. I know, right? Well, this is actually the part where the producers tell me to turn up the heat a little bit, because we don't want you. We can't just give away $1 million for free. We really gotta trick you. So maybe we just boost your confidence a lot. We're gonna make this last set of questions pretty tough. Are you ready though? Alright, I warned you. Alrighty, here we go for your first set of last questions. Did I say that right? Who cares? For your next question, I'll just say that. We have here, Brazil is the largest producer of what? Here are your, choices. That's a good word. Choices. We have rice, oil, coffee, or mangoes. Ooh, love me a nice mango. So Brazil is the largest, biggest producer of what? Rice, oil, coffee, or mangoes. Oh, that sounds good. You know what sounds good? Some dried fruit. Dried fruit's really, really good. But anyways, I know it's a very stressful moment for you. I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah, Rice. Rice would be very interesting. Oil, another very interesting one. You have coffee. Coffee's amazing. Drinking everywhere around the world. And mangoes. Who knows? You have your answer. Ooh. See, I knew you were smart. The answer is, in fact, coffee. Good job, good job, good job. Oh, I sadly can't drink coffee. The taste of coffee is okay, but I'll pass on that. I'll take tea. I love me some nice tea. Anyways, now we're on to the second to last question. Ooh, very scary. I know. Here we actually have a sort of a, I guess you could say, history one. Question is, what was the first country to use tanks in combat during World War #1? Their choices are France, the United States, Britain, and Germany. So the first country in World War I to use tanks in combat. You have France with A, B, the US, C, Britain, D, Germany. I'm really trying to get you with these questions now. Now, I obviously want to see you succeed, but just can't give away $1 million that easy, you know? Alright. You gotta deep dive in your brain for some history. Yeah, tanks. Tanks are scary. They're humongous, explosive machines. It's crazy that people think of that kind of stuff. You have your answer? Alright. You're gonna go with... Okay. You're gonna go with C, Britain. Are you sure you don't want to go with the US? The United States? Or even Germany? They're definitely a powerhouse. You're gonna stick with Britain. Alright, well... that answer is, in fact, correct. Of course it is. You're you, smartest person I know. The answer is, in fact, Britain. Great job. Alrighty, I guess we're on to the final. Yes, the final question. But we still have an ASMR trigger to throw at you that may be the stump that sort of faults your run here at $1 million on the ASMR game show. As an ASMR game show, it has to be the last thing. But first, your last trivia question. Ready for the last and final question. We have a little bit of history for this last question, one that dates back pretty far. The last question is, which 2 months are named after emperors of the Roman Empire? So hopefully you know your months, and hopefully you know your Roman emperors. We have here A, January and February, B, March and April, C, May and June, or D, July and August. That's a pretty tough one, not gonna lie. Oh man. No. You cannot phone a friend, you can't ask the audience. This is all on you. It's not like the other game show. You don't have any easy outs, okay? You're just gonna go on a whim? Alright. Go with your gut. See what happens for $1 million. Come on. Take it serious. You're in fact gonna go with D, July and August. Are you sure? That is correct. You got it. I knew it. And people were telling me all these questions were too easy, blah, blah, blah. I knew for a fact that you were just too smart for this little game show. But we have here the final question, or I guess final stipulation of the ASMR game show. The final the final sound. Oh, I know. And I'm going to try to get you with it. Alright? Alrighty. Again, put your earphones in. Take a nice deep breath. This is for $1 million, so take it very serious. Alright. Are you ready for the final sound? Alright. Here it is. Okay. Alright. You got it? Hear it one more time. Alright. Play it again. Did it make it any easier? Probably not. Well, that would be correct. Everybody give this person a round of applause for winning the ASMR game show. Wow, congratulations. How do you feel? Pretty surreal. I know, because this magnificent host helped you along the way, kind of. I really hope that you had a very amazing time. It was obviously a lot of fun for me, and maybe, who knows, maybe down the line we'll have a Champions edition, and you can come back another time, and maybe we'll make this a little bit more tougher for you, huh? I think that could be a lot of fun too. Well, enjoy your winnings. Make sure it's always nice to share, you know, wink wink again, and hopefully we see you again another time very, 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 very soon. Alright? It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Alrighty. This has been Jake Baller, your host for the ASMR game show. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful night.